Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video is going to be none other than my girl talk. Not only is it a girl talk, but it's also a life talk. So it's not just for my girls, my women's out there, but it's for everybody. Men, women, young, old, middle-aged. It applies to everyone. Y'all, I decided to do my camera like this because why not? I see everybody else doing it, and not only that, sometimes it look better. You get to see a full view, and I feel like, I see other people getting views and they camera like this. Your camera don't always have to be like that, although it looks good, but it looks good here too. Y'all, I'm looking down. It looks good here too, so I wanted to switch it up and I wanted to do it this way. So this is my channel. Okay. Okay, so I want to be able to do, try it out, see how I like it. If I like it, I do it again. If I don't, I switch and maneuver back and forth. But yes, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Post notifications on. Y'all know the business already. I ain't even got to tell y'all. But let's just jump right up into this video. I don't want to drag it because y'all know how I be sometimes. I can over talk and then that's the end of the video. But yes, I like to put my stuff on the phone. Y'all know that when I get ready to talk about my girl talk, I don't want to leave nothing out. Everything that I have on my girl talk, I write it down. Make sure I don't forget nothing. Make sure, I tell y'all everything. So today's girl talk, life talk, girl talk / life talk. It's just going to be based about if you learn this, you'll win every time. So this can apply to anything in your life, in your relationship, friendship, familyship, anything. I just feel like this will apply overall. So I'm gonna get into my first one. If you learn this, you'll win every time. Learn to say no. I'm gonna say it again. Learn to say no. I know a lot of times people always have a habit of being a people pleaser or feel like they don't want to let nobody down. So what they do is, basically what they do is that it's like, well, I don't want to let this person down. I don't want this person saying this. So I'm going to just obligate myself to something that I know I don't want to do. No, the word no to me, create boundaries and just let people know that, respect my boundaries. So I feel like if you say no, and you don't have to have a reason or excuse behind it. No is just no. You don't need a why. You know what I mean? Like people always be like, well, why? No. I said no. No means no. So I feel like if you learn that, you'll win because people will know before they come and ask you to do something. They'll respect your answer, whether it's yes at the time or whether it's no. And people tend to forget how many times you said yes before you said the word no. So always remember that. That's number one. Learn to say no. Number two, learn to be alone. You do not have to accompany yourself with everybody all the time to feel a sense of peace. You get your peace when you're alone, off to yourself, by yourself, literally zenning by yourself. So I feel like people always feel like they need a crowd around or they need people to validate them that's around them. Then that's where it comes in, where it's like, I just need somebody to be my shadow, be my wingman, that entourage who's just going to agree with everything you say. No. Learn to be alone and you'll gain a lot of peace. Matter of fact, you'll also stay out of drama doing that as well. So learn to be alone. There's nothing wrong with being alone, trust me. It's probably the best thing you could ever do. Probably should have been number one. Learn to be alone. You remember, we ain't never alone. God is always with us, so you ain't never alone. You got a friend, and that's God. Number three, learn how to love yourself more. If you don't, I said, if you don't, then who will give yourself abundant love? No one is able to take away from you. No one can take the love away from you that you have, that you give to yourself, or that you have for yourself. So you ask yourself, what kind of love do I got for myself? It should be abundant. No one should be able to strip that away from you. So that's very important, is to always love yourself. Pour that love back into yourself. Don't worry about who don't love you, who do love you, who fake love you. Don't worry. Sorry, y'all, I had to do something, so I kind of got cut off. The last thing I was saying is learning to love yourself. So I'm going to just be moving on, y'all, to number 4 is you'll learn. How's the title? Look at y'all, I'm messing up already. If you learn this, you'll win every time. And number 4 is learning how to be yourself. Okay, so we all know, if you don't know who you are by now, find out who you are. But you can't do that trying to be somebody else. You can't find out who you are because you're too busy embodying somebody else. That's why a lot of people don't understand that how miserable you can probably be just trying to be somebody else, being somebody that you're not. You'll win every time by being yourself. Why? You're authentic. People gonna like you for you. You ain't gotta worry about somebody liking you because you acting like somebody else. You being naturally yourself. I don't care if you feel like you're boring, you're not enough, or you don't have enough personality. There are audience, not only audience, but there's people in general in life that, you know, fits your criteria, who it likes to engage with people like you. So it's always very important to be yourself. You don't have to be like somebody else who's on the internet, on social media, just to see if you're gonna get the same reaction they get. Guess what? They being them. Or they're not being themselves, they being like somebody else too. So you never know who you're really trying to be like. So I feel like it's always important to just learn how to be yourself, learn how to find out things that you like to do, find out the things that you like, find out the things that you dislike. Just, it's all about being you. Learn how to be yourself, y'all, because they can see that. They can see when you're not being yourself. They can see when you're trying to copy somebody else. They can see when you're just not being authentic, truly you, being true to yourself. You want to be like somebody else. Be yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with you, trust me. Remember, God made all of us uniquely made and different. So use your different. Use your different to stand out. That way you can be yourself. You ain't got to be like everybody else. Who wants to be like everybody else? That's so boring. That's so tiring. No. Okay, number 5. This is the last one, y'all. Is learn how to forgive. You'll win in life every time when you learn how to forgive. Forgive others for what they done. I'm not saying you gotta reconcile. I'm not saying you gotta be best friends again. I ain't saying you gotta be close and have a bond, but just learn how to forgive. Forgive opens a lot of doors. Forgive unblocks a lot of blessings that you've been blocking by holding that grudge. Don't hold a grudge with nobody. I can understand how you feel about them or however towards that you feel about that person. You ain't got to reconcile with them. You ain't got to call, be buddy on the phone, talk to them every day. The only thing that you have to do is just forgive. And my forgiving is to just pray. Ask God. Ask God. Tell God that you forgive them and forgive them wholeheartedly. Don't just say you forgive somebody just hoping that. You have to really forgive that person in your heart, because if you don't, it ain't genuine, and you still gonna hold that grudge, and you still gonna feel some type of way. Forgive, forgive, and forgive. And I feel like you'll win every time you forgive. So that is my 5 tips of, if you learn this, you'll win every time. And this applies to everybody. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned, y'all, because I will be posting another video soon. So can't wait to see y'all again. I love y'all. Bye-bye.